So Duncan, what do you know about Lang O'Rourke and why do you want to work for us?
Well, Lang O'Rourke, they've been around for quite an established period of time in Britain.
Yep.
And I know they've been Barclay Mullen beforehand in Australia.
Yeah.
And Barclay Mullen built part of my school, and I know that.
Oh, yeah. Which school's that?
Canterbury College.
Okay. In Sydney?
In Brisbane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They're quite a history of building some big projects, and they're a leader in what they do. They're quite good at what they do, and they get awarded the big projects. They're real interesting projects, like building the railway through the middle of the country.
Yep.
And that really appeals to me, working for one of the best companies. I don't really want to work for someone who's down the bottom and is always struggling. I want to work on the best projects, the biggest projects.
Why is that beneficial for you?
Because it's the most interesting work, I believe.
Yep.
It gives you the most opportunities to progress through, and it gives you the best perspective of the different areas that a company works in.
Yep.
Lang O'Rourke definitely move into areas quite quickly, such as the Arab Emirates, India. They've moved in quite quickly, and they can build stuff and move on to wherever the best opportunities are.
Yeah, okay. So Lang O'Rourke is quite a dynamic organisation, and we look for dynamic people. What can you bring to Lang O'Rourke from that perspective?
Well, I've worked previously in a home business, which has required me to be quite changeable, move into different areas quite quickly as we need a new task to be done. I can move into that quite readily. I've got the skills in being able to manage a small group or take a whole project on and run it through there and figure out what needs to happen and how we can address the problems which we're going to face.
I think it's everyone's dream to work for successful organisations, and I wouldn't hold that against anyone who wants to be successful. In fact, we look for people to be successful. We don't, there's plenty of, because in an industry such as ours, there's plenty of opportunities to chase money, and sometimes the worst businesses will provide the best money. But at the end of the day, we want to look for people who are interested in good projects, who are interested in a good business, who've got a good and being involved and putting their name to a good name in terms of a brand or a project, for instance. So I don't really have an issue with people saying they don't want to work for. Just because people are smaller or organisations are smaller doesn't necessarily mean they're worse, because within small organisations you learn a lot. But Lang O'Rourke, we're of the belief that it's a large organisation, both internationally, and we're growing nationally quite quickly. And with that, we provide opportunity to have a look and see how a business can progress from nothing through to a large and successful business. So you'll get a good understanding, because you'll work on big projects and you'll work on small projects. And often when you work on small projects, you'll have to do a lot of the stuff yourself, so you'll get a better understanding. So Lang O'Rourke has got a good blend and a good balance between being a big business and giving the opportunity to work on small projects, as well as work on our major projects as well.